Intro. When someone you care about doesn't perceive your value, have you ever felt like you're simply a shadow in the background, forgotten and unappreciated? This sensation can erode your self-esteem and cause you to doubt your own worth. It's an unpleasant experience. Whether it's a friend, partner, or family member, feeling undervalued in a relationship can be so heavy that it leaves you feeling depressed and uncertain all the time. No matter how much you offer or how hard you try, the sting of their apathy can be deeply hurtful and leave you feeling inadequate. However, there is nothing you can do about it. The most effective thing you can do when someone you care about doesn't seem to value you is to take a step back. This isn't about manipulating or playing games, rather, it's about regaining your ability to see what others miss and giving the other person the space they need to realize what they're missing. By taking a step back, you give yourself time to think about your own needs and desires. This has nothing to do with manipulation or games. Rather, it's about respecting yourself and seeing your value. When you take a step back, you allow yourself to see things more clearly. It's about taking back control and allowing the other person to see what they're missing. This may be a powerful way to express your own worth. A deeper understanding and a stronger bond based on respect and appreciation can result from this small act of taking a step back, which can be the catalyst for significant change in both you and the relationship. Remember that you are worthwhile. Feeling valued begins with valuing yourself, and when you do, others will follow suit. Therefore, take a step back, regain your power, and allow your true value to shine through. Your worth is not based on how other people see you, but rather on how you see yourself. Then, watch as the world starts to see you for who you really are. The first step to mending is realizing the symptoms of undervaluation. This is a painful but necessary understanding, since it can serve as a wake-up call when you begin to see the subtle and not-so-subtle ways that your value is being underestimated. It enables you to take the required precautions to safeguard your emotional health. Do they ignore your feelings or interrupt you frequently? These behaviors may seem insignificant, but they accumulate over time to form a pattern of disrespect. When someone interrupts you, it conveys the message that your opinions are unimportant, and ignoring your feelings can make you feel invisible and unworthy of attention. Alternatively, they may take your efforts for granted and expect you to always be there without reciprocation, which can be particularly hurtful in relationships where mutual support and appreciation ought to be the standard. When your efforts and commitment go unrecognized, it can result in emotions of anger and fatigue. These are all warning signals that you are not appreciated, and it's critical to identify them early on so you can take action before they worsen. Ignoring these warning signs can result in a vicious cycle of emotional distress and insecurity. When you feel undervalued, it can be difficult to find joy in the little things in life. The emotional toll of this can be devastating, resulting in feelings of melancholy, loneliness, and even despair. This emotional burden, which you once loved, can impact all facets of your life, including your relationships and career. It erodes your self-esteem, leaving you feeling insecure, resentful, and even doubting your own value over time. It's critical to keep in mind that your value is not based on how other people treat you. If you find yourself second-guessing yourself, trying to win their approval, or offering justifications for their actions, this can create a vicious cycle of worry and self-blame where unleashing your unlimited potential. You should break the cycle of constantly wondering what went wrong and realize that their actions are a reflection of them rather than you. Remember that you deserve to be with people who value and cherish you and don't take you for granted. Surround yourself with people who see your worth and make you feel important. Creating a network of friends and family who are supportive will aid in your recovery and confidence restoration. You deserve respect and affection, and you should never accept anything less. Taking a step back is about establishing a healthy distance. A big announcement is not necessary, or a combative discussion. It involves gently changing your concentration and energy level, limiting the amount of contact you initiate, and letting them approach you. This enables you to more clearly observe their behavior, or lack thereof. Stepping aside is about self-preservation, not punishment. By establishing this space, you're disturbing. The familiar routine encourages the other person to notice your absence and perhaps reassess your value in their life. It's about regaining control and putting your health first. The beauty of taking a step back is the chance for reflection. Spend this time getting back in touch with yourself, pursuing your interests, nurturing your pastimes, and making investments in your own development. Accept the opportunity to rediscover who you are outside of the boundaries of the relationship that has been hurting you. Consider what you need. What are my relationship non-negotiables? Have I been sacrificing my morals? Sincere introspection opens the door to personal development and gives you the ability to establish sound boundaries going ahead. Rediscovering who you are during this time of detachment is about investing in yourself, not waiting for someone else to change. Class on pottery. You've always wanted to take out your old guitar and play some chords. As you pursue your own interests and passions, you'll find your confidence growing and rediscover the strength and resilience you never knew you had. You might even surprise yourself with the amazing person you end up becoming along the way. Reconnect with friends you haven't seen in a long time. Delineating boundaries and drawing the line. Taking a step back gives you the room you need to set boundaries. These are suggestions for constructive community interactions. They are not barriers designed to keep people out. Share your needs with. For instance, you may say, "I need you to respect my time and not cancel plans at the last minute." Or, "I'm here for you, but I need you to be more mindful of my feelings." Clarity and compassion help the other person understand what conduct is acceptable and what is not. Keep in mind that establishing boundaries is a means of safeguarding your mental health and managing the consequences of playing the long game. In life, we frequently find ourselves at crossroads, particularly in our relationships. These decision-making times can be intimidating, but they are also chances for development and self-discovery. There are two possible results when you take a step back. The first result is that the other person admits their error and tries to correct it. This insight can be a game changer for your relationship because it allows for deeper dialogue with the other person. They may begin to value your presence, respect your thoughts, and return the favor. This newfound respect can serve as the basis for a stronger bond. They may also start to express their gratitude with seemingly insignificant gestures, like a smile or a back support pad. Greatly affect the dynamics of the relationship. This could be a chance to restore trust and create a more wholesome, harmonious partnership. The second outcome is that the other person keeps taking you for granted and doesn't try to change their behavior or acknowledge your worth, which can be extremely disheartening. They may also ignore your feelings, leaving you feeling undervalued and unappreciated. However, sharing laughter, holding hands, and spending quality time together can rekindle the connection that might have been lost. Using fear to increase feelings of sadness and isolation. Although it can be quite difficult, this strong realization reveals that they are not suited for your journey. You can gain clarity and a greater understanding of your own needs and boundaries by thinking back on these experiences. It also reveals that they are not intended for your journey. Accepting this reality can be freeing because it enables you to go with assurance that you deserve to be in relationships that encourage and support you as you gaze toward the future. Keep in mind that every ending is a fresh start, and every action you take is a move in the direction of a better future. The concept of non-attachment comes in here. It's not about becoming emotionally detached from others. Rather, it's about finding your own center, your own sense of worth independent of external validation. If the other person decides to walk away, let them go. It may hurt, but it's also incredibly liberating. Their departure makes room for someone who truly values and appreciates you to enter your life. Remember that you deserve to be with people who celebrate you, not tolerate you. When you genuinely appreciate yourself, you set the bar for how others treat you, and draw in others who reciprocate your love and respect for yourself. Therefore, embrace this road of self-discovery. Your value originates from within, not from how others see you. Take pride in your owning your strengths for destiny. Recognize your shortcomings, be kind and compassionate to yourself, and never settle for anything less because you deserve love, respect, and gratitude. Fearful of taking a step back. You are stronger than you realize and deserve all the joy in the world. So take some time to contemplate and make room for something lovely to happen in your life.